Yeah, I know Angie, love it. Thank you, Paris. Thank you, Suze. Guys, can I just please ask something? While I'm talking about racism, and while I'm talking about what Rachel Skinner's done, I appreciate and love the gifts, but just for a couple of minutes, can I not be sent any gifts? Because I don't want to earn gifts off the back of this. Do you know what I mean? When I finish talking about it, please gift after that if you want to, but just while I'm talking about this, please respect me and don't send any gifts. I don't want to earn any gifts off the back of this, all right? Just for 2 minutes, because it's disgusting, right? I will always stand up for what's right, and I will not hold back. What she said is pure and utter racism, right? You can't get yourself out of that. Nowhere. No, please don't apologise for sending the gifts, guys, because, there was coming through, before I mentioned it. Please don't apologise, you've done nothing wrong, but I just don't want to earn a penny off the back of what I'm talking about, right? But continue after, I'll have all the love after that, do you know what I mean? So, I'm not going to turn my gifts off, Morgan, darling, because I'm entitled to be gifted if people want to gift me. So, nowhere in that song does them lyrics mention the racial slur, right? So she was at this segment of the song, right? She was at this segment of the song. If you go on Google and look at the lyrics, not once, right, does it mention the racial slur that she used, right? She knew exactly what she was doing, because she emphasised the word. Dee Dee said, I'm a troublemaker. Dee Dee, why am I a troublemaker, darling? Why am I a troublemaker for pointing out racism? Are you going to point out racism, Dee? Are you going to highlight racism on TikTok? Are you going to be brave enough to do that? I don't think so. So don't be coming for me, darling, because I'm bringing awareness to shitty behaviour. Rachel Skinner using racial slurs, right? This girl is a racist to the bone. She knew exactly what she was doing, right? And I hope you're watching, Rachel. Please, everybody, right? Please, if you was one of them people that screen recorded that, can you please send me the live via Instagram? Because what I'm going to do is, I want to watch the whole thing, because if anybody in them comments, right, laughed after what she said, I am going to name and shame them tomorrow too. I'm going to pull up their pictures and I'm going to name and shame them for laughing at racism. So please, if you have the whole screen recording of what Rachel did, please send it to me on Instagram, because I'm going to pick up everybody in the comments, right, that laughed at that word. I'm going to pick up everybody in the comments that laughed at that word, because she emphasised that word. That word has never been used in that song. I am a woman who has raised mixed race children like many of my friends, right? It's disgusting. There is no place for racism in 2023. And if you are using words like that, racial slurs, the worst racial slur on the planet, you better be gone. You better be gone off TikTok, and I'm going to do this for everybody that comes out with anything derogatory like that. I'm going to fucking highlight it, because I'm not fucking standing and listening to it anymore. And I mean that. I'm fuming. I was that angry, I didn't know if I could do TikTok this morning. I was shaking with anger. That is pure and utter racism. That is. She cannot get her way out of that, because nowhere in the song is that word mentioned. Nowhere in the fucking song. You are a disgrace. You're a disgrace to TikTok. Disgrace. And I don't care if you get any hate off the back of this. You deserve everything that's coming your way for using that word and emphasising the word. You knew what you did. Do not come on, cry victim, saying, oh, I don't know. I didn't know what it meant. I had to Google it. I didn't know. I didn't know. You know what you're doing, you're a racist girl. We're talking about Rachel Skinner using the N-word racial slur. Disgusting. She's got away with too much. She ain't getting away with that. She ain't getting away with it. She can't pull that card. And like I say, please, if you want to call it a witch hunt, my love, call it a witch hunt. I don't care. Call it a witch hunt. Call it whatever you want. I don't give a fuck, because people with morals will know that that's wrong. All right? People, if you don't like me, that's fair enough. I don't want you to like me if you don't like me. I'm not going to try and win you over. But please stand by what's right. And using that word in this day and age is disgusting. It's racism. She's a racist. Racist is what you are. All right? Rachel Skinner being a racist. And anybody in them comments that was laughing, you're going to get shamed tomorrow as well. I'm going to post your pictures. Anyone that was laughing. Oh, and the young boy as well that was 16 and she asked to see his wood. Carry on, girl. Carry on. I'm going to go ham on all these people. I'm telling you, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Yep, it's the truth. Never heard of her. Well, she isn't really that much of a big deal, but she does get recognised on the FYP, and she does say a lot of horrible things, mainly racism and derogatory things, you know, and she can't get away with it anymore. Yeah, there we go. So we'll move on from that, guys. We'll move on from the racist Rachel Skinner, and we'll carry on with the rest of the FYP news. If you want to come in the boxes and talk about whatever you want to talk about, I don't mind that. Please, if you want to talk, it needs to be highlighted. This disgusting behaviour needs to be highlighted. Thank you, Mandy. She does need removing. Many people need removing off TikTok, but it never happens because they come on and they play the victim, they play the sympathy card. Do you know what I mean? But enough is enough now. We need to stand up to it. Enough is enough. TikTok aren't protecting people. We can protect people. We can fucking protect people. All right? Right, everybody. If you want to set the teddy bear ears or little teddy bears, you're more than welcome. I just didn't want to earn anything off the back of that rant. Do you know what I mean? Because it's wrong. So, Fact Freak is doing a live on Saturday night about Rachel Skinner. Go and watch it. He'll be using that, what I showed as well. It's all over the FYP, guys. If you want to type and watch it yourself, please do so. But it isn't a nice thing to listen to. And I'm just so sorry to anybody that would have affected. I'm so sorry. Shouldn't be happening. Not in 2023. Right, guys. So I want to move on to Alf Bar. Right. So I'm just addressing things that's happened over the last 24 hours. I'm picking up on, you know, the bad behaviour. Right. Then when you come in the boxes, we can talk about what you want to whinge about. Thank you, everybody, for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you. So yesterday, there was a live held where Alf Bar, I think you know what I'm talking about. So basically, Alf Bar asked a loaded question, right? So the question that Alf Bar asked, can I please have a trigger warning, mods, because it is a fucking trigger, this word. She asked a loaded question, all right? And the question was, trigger warning, how many of you don't want me to be here? You know what I'm talking about, right? Loaded question. She knew what she was doing by asking that question. She knew by asking that question, right? I have got it in video, but it wouldn't let me transfer it from this phone to my other phone, right? Naomi, not asked. Well, if you're not asked, Naomi, about something like this, then this isn't the live for you. Morning, Pearl. So she asked that question. Did you see it? Did you see her ask that question? How many people want me dead? And she said, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be asking that. It's very unhealthy, but how many people? Loaded question. She knew by asking that question, because she's so infamous, you know, she has got many people that love her, but equally there's a lot of people that dislike her because of her actions. She knew what that loaded question would do. She knew, Alf Bar said it, she knew that people in the comments would say me, you know, oh, so my live's got flagged for harassment and bullying because I'm speaking the truth. People don't like the truth. So anyone that's reporting this live for bringing awareness to bad behaviour, shame on you. Shame on you for reporting the live, right? But I'm quite easy because I'll restart the live and I'll come back. Do you get what I'm saying? So 3.6k people here, they're trying to silence Miss Red, all right? The wrong guns are trying to silence Miss Red. Make sure you're following me, and what we'll do is we'll come back. All right? All right. See you in 10 seconds.